Hey everybody, it's Stormy Iris, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, the Wind Waker. In the last episode, we completed the Earth Temple, allowing our Master Sword to, advance a stage. It's not really fully powered up yet, but that's besides the point. In this episode, we're going to be knocking something out really quick first, but we are going to be heading off to the Wind Temple. Hopefully, we'll make it a decent way in. In this episode, I don't think we'll finish it, but yeah. So the first thing I want to do first, though, I am gonna have to teleport here. That's just the thing, because I can't teleport to Mother Child Island because it's gonna put me inside of the thing, and I just can't be in there. So, guess I'll teleport to Windfall Island and then make my way over. So there was something that I forgot. And, let me pull up my map here because I don't know where I'm going. I'm going this way. So, a few episodes ago, I wanted to get all the upgrades, and I made quite a goofy, to say the least. I didn't get all the upgrades because, there's one more, upgrade that I just didn't do, and I'm kind of surprised that I didn't. Oh, wait. I think I'm goofing this up. Maybe this is it? Because it's the way that the map is, because I know, maybe it's this one? No, I want to get out of the island. Thank you. Oh, we got mail too. I don't want to do it in case it gives me money. Because there's something up here that I want to get. Maybe, please? Yes! Okay, so it is here. Okay. So, this is the last upgrade. I feel so dumb. I didn't realize this. I didn't think... Because I thought this was one of the bomb upgrades, so I didn't get this one at all. So, I completely avoided it. Because I know you get the 30 bombs, and then the 60 bombs, and then the 99 bombs. So there's 2 upgrades there. And then you get the 2 quivers. So I thought this one was just not here. Turns out, it is. So, we have the big wallet now. That was the thing that I was missing, and it was what I realized in the last episode, because I thought I had the big wallet. And I forgot it was an orange rupee. Use your letter. Oh, of course it... 10 rupees. Okay, that's not too bad. I honestly was really expecting it to be a lot higher. Okay. How you been, man? I gotta tell you, really helped with the mail center. I really appreciate it. I've been trying real hard ever since then. Putting 2 letters. Anyway, I've been hearing all kinds of crazy tales about you, and I thought I'd send you a letter. Sounds like you're doing some pretty amazing stuff, man. You're great. You're awesome. You're the man. You can probably tell I had no idea what to write, but hey, I figured at least I would do so. Least I could do would be to send you a letter of encouragement. So yeah, man, yeah, go. I don't make much. I'm sending you the wages I've earned lately. Just doing my part. I hope it helps. I'm really sorry I had to send this COD, but I guess it's the price of fame. Take care. And you get a red rupee actually. So I guess by spending 10 rupees, you're getting 10 rupees or 20 rupees. No, you'd be getting a 10 rupee game. But even then, though, you're still paying, so you're technically still losing money. Okay, so that was the idea. So, we want to head off this way now. So the reason I really wanted to get this, I'm really upset that I didn't do it earlier, because I thought it would be one of the first things I do, especially because you can get it as soon as you get the first wallet upgrade. You need the ferry, and you need, as soon as you make it your trip back to Outset Island, post, I think it's during the storm, when you would revive your grandma. That's when that becomes available, and you are able to get the wallet upgrade, and then you're able to get the second one. I'm surprised I didn't do it then, because that's exactly when it's available. And you could just walk in and get it. Like, there is no prerequisite. You could just, as long as you have the first upgrade, you can get the second upgrade. And I don't think it behaves differently. Or maybe, I mean, like, maybe if you get it, like, first, and then you get the one on Outset Island second. I don't know if that behaves like that, but I'd have to test that out on my own time, but yeah, I don't know. It's just, I'm surprised I didn't test it. What? Why is the enemy music playing? Oh, what? I have never seen that. Okay, that's really interesting. Okay, take these off because we don't need them anymore. Yeah, alright. So, come in here and learn another song. Even in spirit, they continue to play and pray for the Master Sword. Even when moving on to the next world. I mean, I don't see a lot of people talking about just how sad, you know, of fates these, you know, these sages had, because all their role was just to enchant the Master Sword. You were dangerously close. And I don't like that. I'm teleporting away because I don't want to get clapped by you. Okay, so we need to go find the sage or the new sage that has the power to, or has the current instrument that Fado did. Sorry, just take something real quick. But yeah, I don't see a lot of people talking about how sad it is, because you had the sages from Ocarina of Time. Their goal was to seal away Ganondorf at the end of Ocarina of Time. But these sages were just meant to pray for the Master Sword that its power would continue to repel evil. And Ganondorf, knowing that the Master Sword could defeat him, they suffered a really cruel fate. And obviously, like, the idea of the new sages being, their destiny is just fulfill this role of praying for the Master Sword, like their handed destiny. I don't know. I talked about it a while ago, but I think it's really, really sad. Anyway. Oh, Link, I haven't seen you in quite some time, have I? I'm surprised you were able to find me here. You're kind of dropping some sick beats, my guy. I was able to see the notes from a mile away. You're wondering why I'm all the way down here? I'm practicing a new song for next year's ceremony, and I need some privacy. It isn't any fun if everyone knows in advance what song I'll play. What, you could hear my song outside? Really? I thought the sound of the waterfall would drown it out. Perhaps I should play a little more softly when I practice from now on. Anyway, let's conduct them. Wait, is that a conductor's baton? Link, are you a maestro? That's incredible! Are you gonna conduct for me, Link? What kind of song is it? I can't wait to hear it. Please conduct. that, let's head off to the Wind Temple. Also, not me forgetting the song after immediately learning it. I'm super glad. Like, one of the big things I like about playing this on the gamepad is, like, if they ever do bring this to the Switch, here's the thing about the Wii U, actually. I might as well bring this up as a topic because I don't see a lot of people talk about it. The gamepad is such a good device. Yeah, of course. Obviously, since they no longer support the Wii U, getting a gamepad is literally impossible. And obviously, getting a Wii U is probably just as hard. But when games like this or Super Mario Maker came out, Mario Maker is probably the prime example of just how good the gamepad is. The Switch version of Mario Maker 2 will never compare to the Wii U version, Mario Maker 1. Because having the gamepad is such a good feature. And obviously, like, when this will, like, if this game and Twilight Princess eventually do come to the Switch, it just will not be the same. It will be as if you're just playing, like, with the Pro Controller. But being able to, like, see, like, the lyrics on the Wii U gamepad in case you forget it, it's just such a good feature. I love it. Ugh. It's so good. That's besides the point. Here we go. Link. As was the case with Medley, I have no doubt that Makar, too, has some special role to play in these events. Discovering that role is your duty. I am certain by cooperating, the two of you can overcome the dangers and pitfalls of this temple. Man, no special, like, speech for Makar? Dang, the game did him dirty. Anyway, let's head inside. But yeah, like, I don't, like, now that the Wii U eShop is down, let me just play this real quick. I'm actually bad at this game. I mess this up. This is the one song that I mess up all the time. It's something that bothers me. Because now that... What? Oh. Makar! Now that okay, now I'm gonna bring this up because it bothers me that people only now. Let's hear them drop them sick beats, Makar. But yeah, there's like very little like now that I bring it up, like I think what makes me upset is that people only now that the Wii U eShop is closed, people are only now appreciating the Wii U. Which upsets me because I don't think the Wii U is a bad console. It just was done a bad hand by Nintendo itself. It got a bit of a slow start with its games, but it picked up steam super well up and towards the end of its life. Even before the Switch came out, like, it had a really solid... Oh, right. Makar! And it never got the love it deserved. Like, the Wii U was the short end of the stick. It got the jokes made about it. And I really hate that it was dealt a really bad hand by the world, because I don't think it's, a bad console. It is my favorite. Like, if I had to, like, choose between the Switch and the Wii U, I'd probably choose the Wii U, honestly. I just think that it's just that good of a console. Like, I really hate the idea that this poor thing was dealt a bad hand. Oh, crap! That's a Wizrobe! Do your attack! Huzzah! You missed, idiot! Let me play. I froze him in time, Zawardo! Is that a JoJo's reference? Do your attack. Woo! Holy crap! No, why are you flying? You can't attack me straight up! Yes, you can! So yeah, we got Wizrobes now. Actually making more of an appearance now. Oh! But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because I just think it's such a really crappy thing now that people are like, oh, it was such a good console. It sucks that Nintendo just shut it down. I would choose the Wii U because it has a really solid lineup. Oh, yeah. Right. You're not supposed to do those. You're supposed to come this way. Yeah, because you're supposed to have the Stalfos pop up. Dang, such an inconvenience that I could just fly above him. You didn't even see me spawn. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Oh, where'd that little thing go? I don't know. There, you got it just poofed. I'm gonna get this out. I'm gonna get this out. And okay, there we go. Hey, what's up, loser? Hiya! Hold up. Do that, and whoop-pow! Take him out. But yeah, I don't know. It's just I would prefer the Wii U because it has a lot. It has a much more solid. Oh, hold on. It has a much better virtual console lineup. It has really good games on it. Like nothing that you're really missing out on. Like it has pretty much everything that you'd want. Like I don't know. Maybe it is just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like super like that. I don't know. I don't know. I have better memories with the Wii U than I did the Switch. Like, yeah, like, obviously, like, I have, like, Breath of the Wild for the Switch now. But I played Breath of the Wild on the Wii U when the game launched. Like, I just didn't want to get a Switch. Despite Mario Odyssey coming out for it and being really excited for it, I just didn't want to get a Switch. I didn't get a Switch until, like, almost a year later. I just didn't see it necessary to get a Switch. Like, even right now, like, the current climate of, like, modern consoles, like, there's, like, very little reason to get modern consoles because, especially, like, the Series X and the PlayStation 5, like, I didn't get my Series X until, like, way later, like, way after it came out and became a lot more readily available. Like, that's just, like, how much I just didn't want to get them. I mean, I got my PlayStation 5, like, closely after launch, but I just didn't, like, feel the need to get it super early on, but, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. No, I didn't mean to throw you. Crap. Anyway, we're going to possess Makar, and we're going to do that. Make him grow a tree. This is really just Makar's ability. I didn't want to bring it up because it really isn't that special. He can pretty much just do what Medley can, but he just grows trees. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. I think that's just about it for this room. So we're going to do that. We're going to pick up and we're going to continue on. Alright, coming through here. We kind of don't have anywhere to go, so we're going to drop you. Not going to make the same mistake as we did in the last dungeon and throw Makar all over the place, because, you know what? Look at Makar. Look at him. Look at him. We this sounds so bad. We can't throw the onion all over the place. It'd be really bad if we did. Oh gosh. So yeah, going through here, not much we can do except for to plant all of these trees. The Makar is Mr. Beast. Makar is Mr. Beast. Okay, yeah, so you have to do this, no, I want you to, yeah, there we go. Plant the seed, Makar! Makar. Let's see if it's possible, hold on. No, it's not possible, wow. I was gonna see if it was possible to maybe grab, or do the command medley and melody and in between the time where it takes the floor master to grab Makar, but no, you can't. Oh yeah, also, Link, I'm over here. They literally brought me a whole room away. All right, run over to Makar. Link, how could you let me get caught, you stupid idiot? The stone that blocks the entrance seems extremely heavy. The only way you can move it, Link, is if you were to come as heavy as the Deku Tree himself. Only the great Deku Tree we're here right now. Alright, so, we're out of, Makar. Not a lot we're gonna be able to do. I think you actually, yes you do, okay. Gomos, I think that's what they're called. No, I missed! Ah! Freaking, let me, thank you, that's what I want to do. Freaking hats. Ah. Leave me alone. Okay, let me, come here. Come here. You're done. Come here. Come here. You're done. I wanted to see if it was boss, but I didn't know if it was. Because there's such a, like, really easily moving object, like a target, and I didn't think it was possible. It's a lot funny with the mini blimps because they just make like the most pain sound when you do it. Or it's like, it's extremely funny when you do it because they just go, wait! What am I making sounds from the, enemies from freaking Spyro 1-4? No, I'm gonna say it, I was really sad when they removed the original sounds that that they made. Oh no! Whoa! Wait, that was cool! Wait, hold on. Give me a second here. Freeze! Bitch! Alright. God, that was really scary. Okay, now that we're done acting goofy, blow that. And of course we got another one. Oh, no! Knock it off! Die! You are going to die in the next few minutes. Wait! Is there like back to the beginning of the room? Jeez. Okay. At least it doesn't respawn the enemies. At least. There's that. Okay, so it does look like I'm gonna need these. Alright. Gonna do that, and boom. Yeah, how are you guys doing on your Tears of the Kingdom pre-orders? I just wanted to ask because nowhere where I look have I been able to pre-order the deluxe edition, or, the collector's edition. And I am just having a ball, man. I am just like, oh, double kill! Get hacked, dude. You thought you were gonna double team me. No! That's what I say to that. Okay. Do that. I want to fill up all my magic because I was quite the goofiest goober, and I, kind of lost all my magic trying to defeat all the things. But yeah, how are you guys doing on that? No one I've talked to has had a good time doing it. I know it's like a lot of it comes down to a lot of scalping and, which sucks. Not gonna lie. Whoa, I dodged it like a pro. No. You will die by your own fire, you bimbo. No, like anyone who I've like gone to, anyone who I've talked to, and everything else, no one who I've talked to has been able to get their pre-order, or even been able to pre-order the thing. And I'm like really bummed out. I really wanted to get the collector's edition. I have pretty much everything else secured. Like I mean, the only other thing I don't have is the controller, and I'm not like super like bummed about the controller. Like I own Pro controller, and it'd be nice to have a second one just as a backup. Because I know that, like, whoa! Because obviously, like, I know that, like, it's gonna, like, the original Pro controllers, if you have one, have this funny little problem. It's a funny little gimmick, where they don't, can I not hop on this? There we go. Where they don't... Joy-Con drift is what I'm trying to say. It's Joy-Con drift. And, if you don't... I want to do that. Joy-Con drift. And it's like... I know a lot of the newer ones don't have that problem. I know, like, from, like, I believe the Skyward Sword set and onwards don't have that problem. And, it is a godsend, being able to, play a Switch game and be able to use a Switch controller, and not be bothered by Joy-Con drift. But it's just, I really wanted the collector's edition because it's like something I really wanted to have because I'm like really excited for Tears of the Kingdom, and then, like I wanted to like celebrate that by getting the collector's edition so I can look at all the artwork and stuff for the game and see like what was in development and what wasn't. I'll probably definitely get it, but probably post-launch. Like probably not the collector's edition, but like I'll definitely get the art book at some point, like some of the stuff that was in the collector's edition. Or heck, I might even just get the collector's edition like later in the future at some point anyway. But yeah, like I just want to know like how are you guys doing on it? Because I have had absolutely no luck doing it. Because as far as I know, they're only online and nowhere have I been able to look that has had it. I keep pressing X as if I'm going to pull out the paraglider. Dang, I've been playing a lot of Breath of the Wild. The thing about like getting the new OLED Switch too is like I don't play that many games on my Switch, so like having to re-download the stuff I already had wasn't like the worst thing in the world because again, like I only play like a few games if that. I play Mario Kart, I play Breath of the Wild, of course. I've been playing a bit of Mario Odyssey lately too, and I do have Mario 3D World downloaded. I think that's really the only other thing I have. Because I don't think I have anything else. Like, I really just don't play that many things, other things. I think the last game, like, outside of, like, Breath of the Wild and currently Mario Odyssey that I've actually played all the way through on my Switch was Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And to save myself from going on a tangent, just how much I fucking hate Scarlet and Violet. Oh, crap. I forgot. The chest was there. Well, I'm not gonna be able to do much with it anyways. We need to go this way. I know, like, a lot of people have their own different opinions on Scarlet and Violet. Like, if you like it, like, that's totally you. Like, I genuinely, like, wish I could see reasons why I could like it, but like, Scarlet and Violet has just been the worst experience I think I've played in a game in a very long time. I'd only compare, like, the amount of just distaste that I had for a game like that, I think was Marvel's Avengers. I think. And that's just saying a lot. I genuinely, I genuinely did not like Marvel's Avengers, because it was, like, playing it on launch. Actually, no. I played the game early. I played the game, a few days early because it was because I pre-ordered the one edition that gave you the game early. And I honestly wish I didn't. Simply for the fact that because I played it on, because the new consoles I don't think were out at that point. So I don't think the current consoles would come out for like another month, I don't think. So I ended up playing on an old gen, and it was just the worst experience. It was so short as well. Like, I didn't think a game like that would be as short as it was. And a lot of it, too, came down to the fact that it was a multiplayer, like, experience. Like, you had to play this game multiplayer. Will you activate? No. And I don't know. Like, I just did not have a lot of fun with it. And it's still, like, if you were to ask me now, like, I would tell you straight up that I prefer Sonic 06 over Marvel's Avengers. And I've told people that, and people just don't believe me. Like, they're like, oh, you're joking. It's Sonic 06. And, like, it's a broken, buggy, horrible mess. And I'm like, that's honestly where it's kind of funny, because I prefer Sonic 06 over Marvel's Avengers. I had a much better time with it, all the different times I played it. And I do intend on checking out Project 06, because I think it's fully out now. I want my bow and arrow out. Yeah, I want my bow and arrow out. Because we have the mini-boss, which is just a cooler looking Wizroom. I hate these guys. Because they decided to be a little funny. Oh, you have more health than I thought you did. Oh. Oh. I want to hit you! Crap! No, I want to kill you. Take you out. I really wanted to. Take a name. Get another shot. Okay, imagine this would be fun. There we go. Take you down. Okay, so now it's just a fight. Ooh, rupee. Oh boy. Alright, here we go. Come on. What are you doing? Do that. Oh, I want my rubber hook. Oh, what? I didn't know you could do that. Wow, that's actually kind of funny. Oh, crap. Come on. Go get your sword. Go get your sword. What are you doing? What? Did you just like completely forget I was here? What the hell? It really is just a new thing these days with finding out just weird things in games. Okay, break that, and we're gonna get more, stuff. God, I have, like, an entire list of games I want to let's play, and... see, here's the thing, like, it's so hard to choose from a set of games, because, like, there's one game I had planned to do this year, down the line, that I think I've been teasing for way too long, and I need to do it. But I also, like, have some other games I'm, like, really excited to do and I want to do, but, for the sake of just being able to, but for the simple sake of just, like, not wanting to, I thought there was another thing in this room. I guess I'm just remembering it wrong. I don't know. Anyway, out we go. Alright, so now we got the hook shot. And now we're gonna be able to impale our enemies! You will rule the day that you were born! If I could hit it! 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 Yeah, that's right! Die! Oh, feels good. When you can hit it. Oh, what? What the hell? I was locked on and everything and it still did? Okay. Okay, so what we want to do is... not do that. We want to start making our way up. And... want to... get all the way up because we want to... You! Why do you gotta move? Alright, gotta go back. Die! Okay, we're good. Up. So... there we go. But yeah, like, I have just, like, a crap ton of games. Even if it's just, like, small stuff, like... I didn't realize just, like, how many projects I had in mind, like, what I want to do, and, I think that's just the hardest part, is just choosing a game that you want to do, because... like, am I not, like, listening to that? Wow. Oh, it's kind of crazy. Am I forgetting something? Like, I don't think you go over that way. I don't think there's anything over that way you can do. Oh. Reset, please. No. Because you can't make your way up. What is it? What is going on with the music? You have to be, like, really close? No? Oh. Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. No, because you can't get back up that way. Huh. This is quite a predicament I am in. It appears that I have forgotten. Oh god, having to do, like... it's so weird having to do motion controls on a gamepad. Oh, excuse me. Jeez. Ugh. You wouldn't be able to do it, like, from here, would you? No, that would make the most sense, though. Might just, like, remember something wrong, or... Let me look at Link's face, because this is one of those niche times that, like... So, he's looking down. That's the problem, I don't have Makar. I'm not really able to do a whole lot, actually. I'm face this way? It wants me to look up this way. I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, is it those enemies above that are causing it? Like, I thought you were able to do it from this area. Let me try the boomer or this? Am I just remembering this wrong? No. Yeah, let me try to... Let me make my... Oh, you are supposed to go over here. I didn't notice this part. I'm like looking really stupid right now. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I feel like it's supposed to be super obvious. I don't remember this puzzle being that hard. We get the compass. Okay. Okay, now that I've done acting all goofy. Jeez. Stop embarrassing myself. God, I don't know how I didn't solve that sooner. I'm gonna do that just for the safety. Okay, there we go. Now I figured it out. Gosh, I don't... Ugh, okay. I'm done super mega embarrassing myself. You're really no threat to me at the current moment. But we need to go and recover our Makar. Oh, Makar. Alright. And do that. And a ba-boom. It should put us on the... Are you kidding me? Okay. Alright. Alright. Get in my line of sight. You're done. You lost. Give up. It's no use. Give up. Wait, you can't actually do that? Really? I thought you could. Like, you're clearly not enough of a height. I guess not. Okay. We don't want to go over there. We want to go over this way. You should be able to reset, right? Yeah! Alright. So, these guys decide to spawn again. Where? Oh, not over here anyway. Alright. So, we're going to... Over here, we're going to... Bring that down. Oh, he almost crushed the link. And we recovered a Makar. If I can open the chest, please. Thank you. Awesome. And we get a joy pendant for our problems. How many of these have I collected? I have collected 33. I think I'm set for the game. Because you need, I believe, 21, I think, to finish the game. I need to go down, actually. I need to... Yeah, actually, Jump with your Makar! Ow. Actually, I don't want to be over here. Makar? That way! Go! Maybe he go further than Medley. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it kind of feels like he goes a bit further than Medley. I don't know. I don't know exactly on top of my head what the next Let's Play is gonna be, at least in terms of, like, but at least what I plan on having, because, again, as much as I would have loved to do, Pokemon Emerald, in a sort of, like, sixth sense, maybe I am kind of glad that I didn't, because I'm just not feeling Pokemon right now. Really? You can't make that? Huh. Alright, well, screw you, Makar. What if I throw him into the fan, right? He's just gonna tell me that he's just not available right now? Oh, he is! Let's go! I don't think this was intended, but I'm going to take it because it's cool. Wow. I actually don't think it was intended for you to do that like that. I just found like a really cool speed trick. Hey, let's go. I shall join you, Makar. I went too high. Actually, I don't think I need to be up here yet. Maybe I do. I'm not 100% sure, actually. Get magic because I'm a bit low on it. There we go. Actually, you know what? Give me magic. Good. You made the right choice. No, 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 no. Link. Over there. Okay. I think I could safely go this way now. Because I don't know if you're supposed to... Yeah. I didn't know you could talk. Oh my god. No, no. Respawn. Got him. Alright, well, I want you to go up this way. Because you... Was Floor Master still up there? No. Okay, good. Why is the music playing? It's like a perpetual state of, like, the music being intense, like there's an actual enemy encounter, but there isn't an enemy encounter? Like, what am I... What lore am I missing here? I want to say it's a part of this natural dungeon theme, but like... I must have missed this part of it. Anyway, make our way up, and then we're going to go up here. Alright, awesome. I'm going to cut some grass, because I need magic. I need magic! Okay, whatever. Alright, go in here. Oh! You go that way. No! Does normal bow and arrow do anything to them? I want to say it does, right? Yeah, it makes them angry. No! Oh, I remember this room. Okay, He actually won't come further. Up. Oh god. I've said a funny word. No, like, he won't actually, like, he only has a set distance, which is kind of cool. Go, Makar! There's a little tail. I mean, it could be his... Nah, I'd say that's a tail. We speed run on this little... yeah. Alright. At least need the second one. No! Makar! I don't want you to fly! Good grief. Okay. I like the little face on it too. Hey. Idiot. That's right. No. Oh, oh my gosh. What if I... Oh, that just works? Yeah, haha, laugh it up, laugh it up, laugh it up. You're gonna be laughing. You're gonna be laughing! Okay. How goofy the bubbles are. Ugh. Alright, Makar. Yes. Yes, Makar. Do that. That's what I wanted you to do. Jeez. Okay. Oh no, there's a floor master up there. Oh gosh. Well, Makar, it'd be really sucky if you kind of got caught. I don't think it'll bother him, right? No, what are you doing? Up. Good, Makar. Okay, do that. As long as it doesn't move. No, you're going into the corner. Corner now. Okay. You have been banished to the corner. You're too much of a liability right now. I cannot risk that. Okay. I'm gonna go here. And yeah, because I'm not even like confident in my own ability to fight us. No. Die! You are going to die in the next few minutes. Okay. Oh, magic, thank you. Last little blade of grass. Don't give me all the bombs. I don't need bombs. Oh, bombs? They're yours, Link, as long as you have enough rubies. Okay. Makar, you go over this way. You stay on that, and Link will go over onto this one. We did it. Look at that, Makar. We're a team. We're a team. Alright, cool. I don't think there's anything else. There is that room above there, but I want to imagine like that's the... No, because we came out of that room. Let me drop you. Wait for the fan to come on. There we go. And we're gonna go up. Alright. Oh, I love the icon. Now you know when... because now it just tells you, oh. Oh. I never heard as goofy as oh. I think it was just because there was, ow! Another one bites the dust. Killer Queen. Dice no Bakadan. Bites the dust. God, I love Killer Queen. It's just such a cool stand, that die. Use a bomb on it. Is it the world is telling me? Yes, it is a cool stand. It is a cool stand, in fact. How bomb? Killer Queen's third bomb. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to come here. Okay. Killer Queen's third bomb bites the dust. Okay. I'm going to please activate fan. I don't actually really need it, but it'd be great. I'm gonna activate it last second. I knew it. Alright, come here. You little onion. Carry the onion. Protect the onion. Ah! Alright, we're good. A fan turns on as Link is jumping and it just absolutely chops him. Ow! That's high enough to... Wow. Okay. I don't even think it's good enough to pick up. Safe enough to pick him up? No. Yeah, of course it's safe enough to pick him up. Oh, whatever. Okay. Oh my god. Dang. Ah! Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? No, no. No, morph! What the morphs? Where is it? Ah! Alright, there's that one down. There's that. No, die. 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 Okay. I'm gonna charge this up. Ow! So doing your stupid tornado attack. One. Here's like another way you could fight them if you want to be. You want to be like. He was a hit away. God dang it. Okay. So do that. So nothing happens. So it'd be kind of bold of me to assume that I don't think this area is done yet. Oh, give me the magic. Okay, hit this orb. Get all the monies. So we're back up to that amount. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Okay. Yeah, it's super weird that the music keeps playing. I don't never seen that. Magic. I'm gonna do this. Ooh. Oh crap. Dang. Note to self. Those can all rupees. I mean, they're single rupees, but they're rupees nonetheless. Yeah, I wanted to get the rupee upgrade because we're gonna need a crap ton of rupees, and, yeah, it's gonna, I'm already dreading it. So, it'll be a major difference between the GameCube version and the HD version of, what actually happens with this, like, there we go. That opens that door. So if we were to make our way over, come over here. Alright, I'm gonna do this way. I think there's... Huh. I wanted to remember there was something else in this room. I just can't remember what it is. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong? But I remember there was another thing in this room that allows you to get an extra chest, and maybe I'm just not remembering it? Huh. Well, alright. Guess I'm just remembering it wrong? No idea. Oh, maybe you're supposed to, like... Nah, I think it's actually just a treasure chart anyway. Not really worth going out of my way for. Okay, cool. Oh! That leads to the boss room. All these respawn. I'm gonna make my way back up, because I think I also missed a thing. I did. Alright, I'm gonna be safe to leave Makar here, because I think... Ow! God dang it. Okay, yeah, I ended up... Yeah, I forgot the boss chest, which is actually kind of stupidly common for me in this temple. Like, I forget it a lot, actually. There we go. Do that, and then... I think I'm on the same level as... So it's the next one up, actually, I'm pretty sure. Do I need the fan to go again? Come on, here we go. I'm currently on the... No! So it's gonna be over that way. Along the, towards the, those guys. The Armos. Yep. I don't want to deal with you. No! Okay, so this is just an intermediate room. Ow. Thanks for the boost, I guess. Oh, you're back? Oh, of course you are. Oh, nice. Die. Okay, you took a lot of magic. I could use that. Do that. Hey. I can give you a hand. Aha, got him. Okay. Do that. We're actually almost done this temple, which is kind of surprising. I didn't... Oh, right. Don't fade out again, or black out again. Oh, I think I know what this is. Oh. Right, I remember this room. Yeah, because you needed Makar. Yeah, there's a reason I forget this temple key all the time. Are you kidding me? At least you could have done it. It's just not summon him back again. God, I didn't want to fight him again. I'm not even gonna fight you. I'm just gonna speedrun this, man. You dick! Alright. Really? I can't... You can't make that? Okay. Fine, game. I will fight the frickin' Wizrobes. I don't want to fight them, but I will. Please don't hurt me. God dang it. Okay. Well, that's really unfortunate. I need magic. I don't need arrows. I have 99 arrows. There's never going to be a point where I'll need arrows. Okay, so here we go. Okay, grab that. I'm going to jump across this. Alright, here we go. Fine, game. I will fight the Wizrobe. You want me to fight the Wizrobe? Die! You really got a lucky shot. Super annoying. Yeah, I always forget this temple key. I think I genuinely just, like, can never remember that it's super out... Because it's super out of the way. Like, you're never gonna remember it. I missed? Please don't. Leave me alone. I'm already mad that I had to go all the way back around. I have to go all the way back down again, grab a car. Hold A, so you can just do a roll. Okay. Okay. I'm not mad. I'm just slightly seething. Please up. Nope. I'm not mad. I'm just slightly seething. Okay. Go in here. Are you kidding me? I have to fight these guys again? No, Link, why are you facing that way? Okay, there we go. Whatever. Take you out. I love that Makar is still here. There we go. Link, do a spin tech, thank you. Okay. Now that we're all the way back here, got the magic, so I'm gonna need it. Grab this. Gosh, this is, it's like, I don't think it would be as bad, like, if it wasn't, like, super out of the way, because, like, I never remember that this is here. Okay. Is there another room in this way? Oh, wait, I think it's, freaking fan to stop. Yeah. Because I remember, like, I never remember it because it's, like, super out of the way, and, like, if you don't remember it, like, it comes back to bite you super hard. Okay, so I'm going to take control of Makar. I'm gonna wait for the fan to stop. Now, I'm, like, super sorry, like, this is scuffed. Like, I'm just, like, I could just never remember this boss key, and I'm just, like, I would think that after, like, so many playthroughs, I would, but I just never can. Oh, no. Oh, no. Crap, 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 crap! Oh! Barely made it! And you're just able to play again. Hey, cause like, oh, away it goes. Oh my god, it takes so much stamina to do that. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh my god, it's running out super fast. Yeah, because we're already falling away. Oh, baby! Landed on the... Oh! No! No, 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 no. Please, 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 no, 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 wait, 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 wait. That was one of those moments. Oh crap! Oh my god! Oh crap! No. I'm gonna put this here. Around here. Really? That didn't kill him? Oh no. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Alright, Makar, come here. We're going through the room. Makar? Sit! Makar? Stay! Well, take care of the enemies. Okay, yeah, because you're supposed to have Makar in this spot. It's like one of the very few times that you actually have to play the Wind God's Aria. Like, I can just never remember that this is here. Loop. And there we go. Oh, no. Oh, crap, 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 crap. Die! Okay. And I'm done panicking. I'm trying to get as many rupees as I can. Ugh. Crap. Okay. So leave that. I'm going to below that. Yes, that's exactly what I meant to do. Okay. Actually, I could just drop you right here. Come here. Y'all weird. Oh, I missed? On dog water? Nope. Got it! Alright, cool. Alright. Gosh, I'm like regretting like something coming up and I'm just not for it right now. Okay, so I'm gonna put you down. Blow that. Okay, so then I want to take control of the Makar. Take control of Makar. fly up. There we go. Yes, that's what we want to do. There we go. And then we come over here. Put on our iron boots. Jump through here like a boss. Not jump into the spike. That'd be kind of bad. Dodge that like a pro. Drop you down. And see if I remember. Definitely not because it's right there on the wall right behind me. Awesome. Ugh. This isn't a very long dungeon. I want to say the first dungeon's longer. Then again, though, I think I did a lot more, like, stuff beforehand. Like, I don't think I did, I think I just did, like, straight here. Oh, no. I just want to drink game, please. Nope. Grab the cart. Grab the bean. Oh, God. Makar, be a good boy. Hey, don't go anywhere. You're fine. You're fine. Don't worry. Come here. Ah! Stop jumping! Woohoo! That's an iron knuckle. That's an iron knuckle. Alright, attack me. No. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, crap. Get your armor first. Whoa, you dodge like a pro. Yes, that's what I want to do. No. Stop killing your friend. I want all your next class. Die. Very awesome. All right. That awesome. Give me. Wait, you dodge? Ha! I got it. You will die. You are going to die in the next few minutes. No, I'm not even giving you dignity. My turn. Oh. My turn to have some fun. Oh, crap. You know, I'm surprised I didn't take as much. I don't think it took as much health. Actually, no, I think it did. Because they hit pretty hard. Oh, wow. I really don't pay attention to my own hearts. Oh, excuse me. I was not paying attention. I didn't realize God, excuse me. Crap. Here we go. Here's where the hiccups are going to start. No, I didn't realize that they hit that hard. I thought they hit a lot less. Christ. Anyway. We got the big key! Which I think is the last time we're going to be saying that in this LP. It's kind of sad. Anyway. Go back through here. I am absolutely not going all the way back around. I'm not doing with the whiz robes again. And I'm really gonna hope that it's not there. Oh wait, do you have to? You wanna freaking go? Try some! Yeah! Eat it. Okay, I'm gonna go a much better method. Do I really have to go all the way back around that way? I don't want to deal with the freaking witch robes. What? Oh. Game? What the hell? Why did it reset my are you serious? Stop moving! Stop dodging! You're a basic enemy. You should not have the ability to dodge. Thank you! Okay. Enemy has been felled. I really don't want to have to... Do I really have to? I don't want to go all the way back around. Oh, thank God I don't. I love that I walked right by that and didn't even notice. This is really just the dungeon where I just forget half this stuff. Okay, bring Makar up here. Alright, do that. Makar, you're going to the stratosphere. You're going to the moon. Makar, you're going to the moon. Oh no. Makar! Makar! Oh, I got you! We're not having diced onions today! No! Not having any of you either. We're out of here. Oh god. Makar! Makar! He made it! Yes! Oh. No! I'm not fighting these guys a third time. I refuse. No. Drop. You sit there. The goblin, yes! Ah! God, I want to learn how to do like the. Oh my god! Mama! I just absolutely destroyed a thing. I want to learn how to do the grabby goes thing too from Luigi's Mansion, like the. Oh god, I want to learn how to do it because I think it's really funny. I can't make. Like I want to learn how to do that. It's so funny. It's like. God, I love those goats. They're so good. Oh no 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 no! Ura 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 ura! Dies. Hey shit ass. You wanna see me speed run? Okay, I wanna get this guy real angry. You came into my range! Oh! No, not Killer Queen! What? Hayato. God, is making a bunch of JoJo references gonna boost me in the algorithm? Are you gonna search up JoJo and it's just gonna be like this video where I'm just making like a really stupid amount of JoJo references? Oh Christ. I already know what I like what I'm seeing, which is Floor Masters. God, I want Floor Masters to return in a game. Please, Nintendo. Tears of the Kingdom, please. I want to see them return. There's such a cool enemy concept. I want to say this was the only game that they ever appeared in. Which sucks, because I really liked them as an enemy concept. Like, obviously, we're getting, like, rededs and stuff back, but please give us, like, more of them. Come on. Give us these guys. I want these in a Breath of the Wild style. Like, if you can make, like, the rededs in Breath of the Wild, you could do this in Breath of the Wild. Like, you could do these guys in Breath of the Wild. I think it would work really well. God, I'm just huffing copium. I might do, like, another, like, at least in terms of, like, enemies, like, I might do, like, enemies I want to see in Tears of the Kingdom list. Similar to how I did just the general things, because I want to see Floor Masters return. I think they're just such an underrated, underutilized enemy, I think. Because I think there's Floor Masters, and I think there's Wall Masters, too. I'd have to take a look, because I want to say they originated in Ocarina of Time. Skulltulas, too. I want to see Skulltulas return. Alright. Oh, this room. Okay. We're gonna put you down. This room, you want to get it so. Both of these are gonna be trapped. Like that. Okay. Best thing actually to do, Alright, so that they never move. Actually, the easiest way to do that. Okay. But yeah, there's like a lot of really cool enemies I want to see in Tears of the Kingdom, and I really hope return, because, like, I think a lot of enemies are really underutilized. No, get off. No, grab it. Thank you. Because I think there's just a lot of really cool enemies that are just going super underutilized. I think would be a really good fit, especially for the darker themes that is, for, Tears of the Kingdom. Like, Gibdos, like, I would love to see the Gibdos return. I believe those were Twilight Princess. Mandatory, yes, Twilight Princess and the Let's Play is coming soon. I've been meaning to work on it. Like, I've been meaning to be like, yes, I keep saying, like, I keep teasing, like, hey, yes, Twilight Princess season Let's Play is coming. Just not, like, on top of my, it's not at the top. Well, it is at the top. It's just, like, it's not the next Let's Play. If, like, that is to go by anything. Because I know what I want to do for my next Let's Play. And, I'm gonna have to admit, it's not, the next Let's Play is going to not be coming for a while. No, I say that as, like, a joke. Because obviously, like, it's probably going to be, like, a shorter Let's Play that I can do on the side. Just as, like, a thing I could cover, like, it's just, like, a fun little video series that I can just cover, like, really quickly and stuff. It'd be, like, it's definitely going to be, like, a couple of really short series to cover the time between when Tears of the Kingdom comes out and when I finish it, and then I can, like, start working on long Let's Plays again. Because I know what my next long Let's Play is going to be. And I'm really, really excited for it because it's not Twilight Princess, but it's another game from the Wii U era that I think is extremely underrated, which got a second life on the Switch. I think you're kind of guessing what it is. It's a really, really fun game. And I think it's been a really long time since, you know, I covered this franchise. But anyway, going to play this for the last time. I never had to remember it. I almost played the freaking command melody. Jojo Brandon. Okay, I'll stop the JoJo references. No, because, like, I finally, like, I say finally, but I recently went back and I finally, like, watched, again, I say finally, I went back through and I watched JoJo's part 1 through 6. Now that part 6 is fully out, just to be able to get the full thing, at least on the main timeline. And, oh my god, there's a lot of things I wish I was more appreciative of when, like, watching through it the first time. Like, I mean, there's a lot of things, too, that I kind of realized. Okay, I gotta carry you through, right? God dang it. There's a lot of things that I didn't realize were, like, really, really good in JoJo's, like, part 1 through, like, a bunch of other ones. Like, I realized just how good of a villain Poochie is in part 6, because I glossed over him and thought it was just another Dio, and, you know, I really thought Diablo was cool, despite the fact that he gets, like, very little screen time, very little development. I just really like that he's a menacing threat. Like, he feels like a cool villain. I don't know, but anyway, I think you know what time it is. Listen to that music! Oh, one of the best themes in the entire game. Okay. Makar, the evil spirit that was sent here to guard and make sure that the Master Sword wouldn't be given its full power back. Just this good theme. God, I love this theme music. Makar is a surprisingly very simple fight. Like, there's not like really a whole lot happening in it. It's a giant sand shark. Yeah, you wouldn't think that when just looking at it, but yeah, it is a giant sand shark. But God, I love this boss fight so much. It's such a cool one. And if I did have to complain about anything with Super Smash Bros., like, I hate that they butchered this theme. I think it's probably my least favorite thing about Ultimate. It's just they butchered this theme as a whole. I'm upset that they did. This is such a good theme. Anyway, what you want to do is you want to grab his eye and bring him close. Yeah. When you do a good amount of damage, he's going to spawn his little babies, and then it's going to act all angry because you hit him right in the eye. That's his weak spot. All right. Yep. You're gonna fly up in the air. Oh God, I love this boss. Yes. God, this is the one thing I love about the Wind Temple. If anything else, like, I might not enjoy like a lot of this temples, puzzles and backtracking elements to it, but God, this boss is so fun. I love it. But that is it. Not a very hard boss. And you can tell that I was very hesitant because I wanted to use the elixir soup. I will show this off later. Okay, spoiler alert, yes, you do refight these bosses. I will absolutely show off just how broken the elixir soup is. It is that good. No, because I think you can only carry one bottle of it at a time. Oof, right. But I will absolutely show just how broken it is on this fight. On any of the fights, it is really, really broken with the powered up Master Sword. But yeah, a really fun boss fight. He can gobble you up, and I think it does a whole 2 hearts of damage. It does a lot of health. You actually saw there in the beginning of the fight, I almost got gobbled up, but I managed to squeeze out just in time. There we go. And we have 10 health. And, at long last, without further ado, the Master Sword has returned. Its blade once again houses the power to repel evil. The sword of the one true hero is revived at last. Link, I have fully restored the power to repel evil to your Master Sword. And my ancestors are most satisfied. I shall continue praying to the gods here. Link, please step into the light and return above ground. May the winds of fortune be at your back. I see. So, the Forsaken Fortress has already... like a molting snake that cuts off its dead skin. That place is so empty and quiet, one can almost hear the echo of dead leaves falling to the cold, cracked ground.
told you. What? Who's the long face? The monsters are gone from the world. Doesn't that make you a little happy?
The monsters are gone. That's typically not a good thing. Link, I have troubling news. Ganon has not shown himself above the sea since Valoo unleashed his fiery wrath upon him. And what's worse, there's not a creature stirring at his base of operations in this world, the Forsaken Fortress. I cannot imagine how it is possible, and yet I cannot shake the foreboding feeling I have about the princess, Zelda. Link, you must search for all the Triforce shards so that we can head back to Hyrule without delay. Next time on The Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker HD, we are going to begin the hunt for the Triforce shards. When I'm dreading, because that's going to take a while. See you guys then.